Hey everybody, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the England versus Italy game, I suggest you to click off this video, or if you're the person who already watched the final and you're pretty mad about it and you just don't want to hear about it again, just like me, just click off the video instantly because this is just gonna make you mad. But anyways, let's start the video. Hello guys, my name is Devon and Euro 2020. What a tournament. You know, the good times, the bad times, the weird times, the excruciating times, the painful times, and especially, what the hell was this country? No offense to my North Macedonia fans, but I think I'm losing the subject here. England versus Italy. I feel like millions of people really watch this match just to see who won, I guess. Like, mostly people who don't watch football watch the match because, you know, since most of my family, we live in England, so that's why I'm watching the final. Even my brother, who doesn't watch football, is watching the finals. There's a lot of controversy recently happening. England lost. Well, I think everyone's happy about it because no one didn't want to see England win. Because their behaviour it's been taking it too far. I think most people wanted Italy to win. I can see why. But I've got a lot of things out of my mouth I want to talk about. So let's get started. Racial abuse. I could see it from a mile away because it's kind of sad. I already knew it was coming because England fans, this is not the first time this ever happened. England fans, they're bad. They're super bad. So let me just give you a brief history of what happened with the racial abuse. It was 1-1, right? It was a draw. They went on extra times, none of them scored, so unfortunately I had to lead on penalties. When it was penalties, I instantly knew that England were going to lose because England hasn't been good in penalties. Like, especially the 1996 Euros, Gareth Southgate, who later became the England manager, missed the penalty. So I already know that England, they're going to be battered at that penalty. So it was going well so far. The Italian player missed. Harry Maguire scored a fantastic banger, even knocked out the camera. But then goes the downfall. Rashford, right? He missed the penalty. Worse, in fact, he hit the post. The goalkeeper didn't even save it. He hit the post. Now it's normal people missing penalties. I miss penalties all the time. That's why I shouldn't be a penalty taker. But that kind of cost us the game. Then Sancho, he missed the penalty again. The goalkeeper saved it. I can't say his name properly. It's like a tongue twister. And then the most crucial penalty, Saka's penalty. Now, this kid has a lot of life to go ahead of football. I feel so sorry for the guy because I know I was like, Saka, why would you do this to me? But I was just running words out of my mouth for clearly no reason. I was crying, I was in tears, I was mad. But as I look now, I felt so sorry for Saka because he didn't really deserve this, right? He had so much pressure. He kicked the ball, but it was saved. What a dumb decision for England. Damn, the Storms are mad outside. Gareth Southgate should have let Grealish to take the penalty instead of Saka. This man, there was so much pressure ahead of him. He's 19 years old. I know I'm going to be like, oh, but the girl was 7 years old. We're not going to talk about the girl, right? Alright? Talking about Saka. But he's been getting so much racial abuse. Not only Saka, Rashford and Sancho as well, but they mostly focus on Saka. So bad, man. I feel so sorry for the guy. Everyone's just giving him support recently, which is so good of the people to do that. It happens every single time because England fans these tweets are terrible. Yeah, these tweets are bad. Next is pretty much similar to the racial abuse, but next is the aftermath. Basically, after when England lost, people, the England fans, they killed black people and they beat the Italian people. Let me just give more of a backstory. If you see let me show you this tweet right quick. They basically stabbed a person, he put him into the train tracks, and he threw him into the River Thames. I'm not sure if this is 100% true. There's been stabbings or anywhere, but I'm not really sure because there's no news about it yet. But there's rumors. I'll just say rumors I don't think it's actually happening. There's video proof, but I've never seen actually a stabbing. But if there was a stabbing which is surfing online, I wouldn't be able to show it because it's violence. But I feel like all of these are possibly rumors. It makes no sense. And they're also Italian people, right? Basically, I saw a video what my brother saw on Twitter. So let me summarize this up. So there's basically the England people were waiting for the Italian people to go outside the Wembley Stadium. They're waiting for them. And then when they were waiting for them, got battered. They got beaten up badly. They keep on beating up the Italian people. And also, I have another video of a white person and a black person having constantly an argument. And also, I'm gonna react to this one video. It's basically a TikTok video I saw, but it's terrible. Let me look at this. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. The match. Let's not talk about the penalties. Let's talk about what happened in the match. You're obviously gonna know I'm gonna talk about this Chiellini pulling the t-shirt off Saka. But yeah, that was terrible. Italy, like Chiellini and Bonucci, are so lucky. But congratulations to Italy for winning the final, because you know they played very well, especially the second half. They went extreme, but they're very lucky because we could have gotten multiple penalties. Number one, he literally, the studs, has hit Grealish's thigh. I felt that. I felt that pain. Luckily, he didn't hit his testicles because obviously Grealish is going to know he's not going to have any kids when he's older. Second of all, Saka, basically Chiellini, he literally grabbed his shirt. I'm straightening down. There's so many memes about it, and some of them are kind of funny. I'm not going to say most about it because it's pretty offensive, but I feel like I can see why people are happy that England lost. It's because it basically a German girl was crying and they recorded it, and then in Twitter or other social medias they've been calling the girl basically the people in the pitch, right? Stop diving, for goodness sake. It's not going to give you a penalty or free kick, especially the English people, especially Sterling, for example. If he's going to dive, the referee doesn't really care. He's smiling on the pitch. He's a bit biased. If you die, the referee doesn't care. He just doesn't want to be. He's just messing around. Alright, that's pretty much it. Just had to speak it out. When England scored, yeah, it's a goal, woo! And then it's a bit mediocre. When Italy scored, probably one of the most worst goals I've ever seen. Like, anyone could have saved that goal, but Pickford screwed it up. But, you know, mistakes always happen in life. It goes ahead. But then penalties and extra time, nothing happened. Penalties, it made everything bad. But don't get scared, alright? Most of these are pretty much rumors. No one knows if anyone got stabbed around there. I checked the news. Nothing's happening. But especially don't attack the Italian. Don't attack any people from the Italian team or the Italian people. This is my opinions. Especially don't attack the people like Saka, Sancho, Rashford on their Instagram or Twitter. Don't do that. It's unnecessary to do that. Just leave them by. This is all opinions. Don't attack any of the people that I just said in the video. Especially Gareth Southgate. Especially the whole England team. Don't attack them. It's my opinions and all I have to say. That's pretty much at the end of the video. Yeah. Have a good day, guys. Bye.
Sterling or Grealish, you cannot sit there and have a young kid walk up ahead of you. You can't. I don't care.
You think they should have volunteered?
You can't sit there and go, I see a young kid, 19, a child walking up in front of me, and I've played a lot more games, I've got a lot more experience. Sterling has won trophies. I'm not saying he wasn't prepared. Gareth might have been thinking you're going to be 6 or 7. You can't sit there. That must be hard to take. You've got to get in front of this young kid and say, listen, I'll step up before you.